Now, towards strengthening data protection in the country, the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, NDPC, has convened a validation workshop in Abuja. The gathering consists of stakeholders to shape the future of data privacy. Our correspondent, Victoria Ayorinde, tells us more.
In a groundbreaking move, Nigeria is poised to become a trailblazer in data protection in line with international standards, thereby cementing its position as a leader in the global digital landscape. With the validation workshop for the General Application and Implementation Directive for the NDPC Act, Nigeria is demonstrating its unwavering commitment to safeguarding citizens' data and promoting transparency. The Commissioner of Nigeria Data Protection Commission, Dr. Vincent Olatunji, emphasized the importance of collaboration, urging participants to scrutinize and suggest amendments to the drafted General Application and Implementation Directive for the NDPC Act.
And to avoid ambiguities where people will say, oh, we didn't know this or we didn't understand this part of the law. That's the whole essence of having the guides with the General Implementation and Applications Directive. And even at the level of the EU, with the EU GDPR, they have articles which are the law and the recitals which are like explanatory notes to the GDPR. And the same thing that we are doing here, that the Act, the Nigerian Data Protection Act, signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the 12th of June 2023. What we have done is now to have explanatory notes of each of the sections of the law, stating the implications of the statement that have been written in the law. And usually when you do that, it's always better as part of our rule-making process. What we usually do is that when we usually regulation any instruments, we subject it to review by our stakeholders. And we did the first one in Lagos on the 19th of June this year. So this is the second one that we're doing to ensure that everybody is involved in whatever we're doing. So by the time the document is out, we all see it as our document because we'll be able to make our own input to what we are doing. So it's just an extension of the law, explanatory notes on the Nigeria Data Protection Act 2023.
The Head Legal Enforcement and Regulation NDPC Babatunde Bamiloye also emphasized the need for compliance of Data Acts.
As a citizen or as a data subject in Nigeria, you know that under Section 37 of the Constitution, you have a right to privacy. And under Section 45 as well, there is a provision on how this interference with the privacy may take place. But then it is limited to issues that are very fundamental to the country, issues around defense, issues around public order, public morality. The guide makes provision, explains that this is the situation with the privacy if you want to process the personal data of an individual. But if you go outside what the law says, then it becomes an infringement. This is the position of the law. You violate the provisions of the Nigeria Data Protection Act, or you violate the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in relation to privacy of a data subject, then you are penalized in that regard.
Observers say engaging stakeholders in the amendment process, the NDPC has demonstrated commitment to creating a robust data protection framework that benefits all Nigerians. Victoria Ayorinde.